Yay, it's great content. Welcome to my voiceover booth. The party never stops.
Raining. Ignore the LaCroix graveyard.
Let's do the date. Hi, I'm pausing this video to introduce myself. Technically, it's Katharine from the future, but you'll see me in just a second. Hi friends, my name is Katharine Quinn. I am a 30-something, typically living in New York City, and I am currently pulling double duty. I work on Broadway. Last year, I worked on Shucked and How to Dance in Ohio, as well as The Great Gatsby at Paper Mill Playhouse. This year, I'm working on The Great Gatsby on Broadway. So I'm running social media for The Great Gatsby on Broadway, but I am simultaneously associate directing the US premiere of a new musical called Ride at the Old Globe in San Diego. So I have been flying cross country for various Gatsby events and working Eastern Hours Time in Pacific Time to accomplish all of these things. So I figured I would take you for a day in the life to show you what it is like and how we get it all done. All right, back to the video.
So, I know it's weird that it's already opened, but I don't drink that much caffeine, or at least I try not to.
Shower done and the sun is coming out. Look, ignore how messy this space is. It's fine. She's a lot of output and not a lot of time for herself. And that includes cleaning the actor housing. Remember how I was like, I am watching my caffeine? That's true, but the amount that I had left in that nitro cold brew was literally a sip. And this is so sad and desperate, but regulation is like the name of the game right now. And I think I have an energy drink in my rental car, so let's go outside and fetch it. Good secured for today, tomorrow, and probably the future. Again, I just drink tiny bits at a time, so troll life. Hair is close enough to dry. No, there's sometimes shampoos just don't hit. It doesn't do the thing that you want it to do. I'm using a hair growth shampoo right now because if you've been following along, you're aware because I complain about it probably once per vlog, but I am on a hair growth journey. I have always had incredibly thick hair, which to be honest, I do feel like I'm starting to get back. And then the pandemic happened. I had a very traumatic breakup. I turned 30 and then I had extensions for the better part of a year. And I don't know which of those factors or all of them contributed to some gnarly hair loss. Probably all of them to an extent. At any rate, I've done one PRP hair treatment. I'm due for another, but haven't had time. So that'll happen when I'm back in New York. I am on my 3rd month of Nutrafol. And I do see a million baby hairs or, whatever. It feels like we're moving in the right direction, but also I'm breaking out so badly. Gonna get a facial later this week. Hi, so let's talk about this day. It is currently 7:22. I have a meeting at 7:30 a.m. Because I'm on Pacific time, and my Gatsby ad meeting is at 10:30 Eastern. I also need to text my editors. I am a full-time voice actor in addition to all of this. My editors are on from 10 a.m. to noon Eastern, so 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. This time, I didn't have time to record. Some of these mornings I've been recording before my Gatsby meeting, but that's not gonna happen this morning. So I am going to text them and hopefully I can bounce files. So many zits. Hopefully I can bounce files after Gatsby meeting if it's a quick one. So the musical that I'm working on out here, Ride, it's a British show. Well, it's about Americans, written by Brits. It's also very good. The London recording is on Spotify. Listen to it, it's great. And this is the first US production. And an increasing number of the British team are arriving in waves, and I think our writers join us today, which is very fun. Musical is about Annie Londonderry, who is a cyclist, female, well, there's a lot there, but an immigrant who cycled the globe. True story, in 1895. And it follows her and one of Mr. Pulitz's secretaries, Martha, and they recount her journey. And the music is so good. And our cast is great. I'm in the process of trying to get some of my theater influencer friends out here, which is very fun. Should have put on more coverage, but that's okay. At any rate, we get more of our British team in today, which is really fun. And then tonight, the last thing in rehearsal today is that we get a cyclist. like a distance cyclist, coming in and talking about what it's like to bike, you know, hundreds, thousands of miles. My days are usually, can you take me seriously with this? My days are usually Gatsby for the first like 3 hours of the day, and then ride during the day, and then during my lunch break is usually Gatsby, and then after work is more Gatsby, plus my other jobs. That's just barely good enough. I just really should have done some more coverage. 7:25, I have 5 minutes. Oh my god. I also have to dress in a combo of athleisure and professionalism. So like I'm in my like Hoka sneaks and Lulus and then just like this, but then like professionalism on top because our choreographer, Jennifer Jankashay, does not mess around and takes us through a 20-minute warm-up workout that is like a million burpees and push-ups, and it is no joke. So I definitely break a sweat, like literally marginally better. You know when you're just like, it's just, today is not the day to look like super chic. So you have to sort of, I have to combo apparel for the day. Hey, you wanna see my voiceover booth? You'll see it in a second after my meeting. Also, I need to shut some of these blinds because as lovely as the sun is, this is a lot. All right, here's the booth. Welcome to my voiceover booth. Every day I take the sheets from my bed, which is back there, and my comforter and lay them over this and put it on a hood across my back. Stick another pillow sort of that covers the top of this for no bounce of sound from the table. Sit down and record in there. A thrill. Okay, I've got 2 minutes until this meeting. Every week in our ad meetings, no huge trade secrets here, but kind of fun. The advertising agency shares a deck, the press agency shares a deck, and then social media shares a deck. That's me. Sort of just recapping what's been going on in the week and then what we can anticipate. And I think that we're good to go. A lot of the stuff this week is just sort of like, we're in a holding pattern. Okay, let's do this meeting. All right, it's 8:45 a.m. Gatsby meeting is done, and now it is time to build and hop into the booth. Let's go. I lied. I'm gonna take 60 seconds to see if a recent edit from one of the folks working on The Way Gatsby Social with me, Chris Rice Thompson, so good, is ready to go to post right now. So our social calendars, you want a sneak peek? Our social calendars for Gatsby look like this. We have content scheduled all the way through April, part of the way through May, and then as things crop up in real time, so like we had our box office opening this last weekend, I am gonna see if there's something that we can just post today and then swap one of my pieces for today for later down the line. Yay, it's great content and it's ready to go. It's what we love to see. Okay, let's build the booth. Let's build this booth. I only have 10 minutes until one of my editors is off the clock, and then the next one's not available for another hour and a half. And because I have them do auditions, edit my auditions, and auditions are all like time sensitive, I just need to crank out as many auditions as I can. And calm my breath, and then my secondary editor can hit all of the jobs, and then I can deliver them on a 10-minute break at rehearsal. And good news, for this week at least, if you've not been following along, what are you doing? Subscribe. But this journey to doing social media for Broadway shows has been wild and fun and great, but also not without its challenges. And every time you introduce something or someone new to the Broadway marketplace, people are like, who are you and what are you doing? I feel like just incrementally more trust every week, which we like. And like, I will be that person. The next time there's someone new and like, I feel like an established person, I'm gonna be like, what is this? What are they doing? No one can be blamed. 6 minutes of auditions, let's go. Oh no. Someone wants to talk about a Gatsby partnership within the next 30 minutes. But within the next 30 minutes, I have to do all of my voiceovers and then head to ride rehearsal. There aren't enough hours and certainly not enough Katharines. Okay, I have a glamorous life. Need to watch all of this. Booth time is done. It is 9:27 a.m. We're gonna make some eggs. We're gonna wolf the eggs. We're gonna deliver some voiceovers while we make the eggs, and then we're gonna go to the studio and do a full day of ride. Pushing it with my time. I'm pushing it today. 30-second video. Just had to quickly post some Gatsby content because you know the party never stops. Eggs are cooking. If the party never stops, when's the party? Can you take me there? And the party's over. Can we find the party over? And when you think the party stops, it doesn't. The party's roaring. So I got a few delivered, a few auditions done before my first editor had to hop off. My second editor is back on in 10 minutes. So we'll see if I have any time. Maybe on my first break at rehearsal. So math is so hard. So 10, 11, 20 can probably deliver. Come on, Eggies. I have 5 minutes to eat. Oh, I could pack this or eat it in the car. Do I have a plastic bag? I don't, but I have Quest bars. 9:35. I like to leave at 9:30. Woo! All right, I'm gonna eat. Eggs consumed. Let's go to rehearsal. Made it, almost. This is Balboa Park. In case you're not familiar, well, first of all, I'm in San Diego, and the Old Globe is located inside this gorgeous municipal park. This is baby Noah Galvin and baby Betsy Wolf. Needed a break. Oh my gosh, I'm tired and I have a lot of work to do. And now is the negotiation time for me, myself, and I. It is 7 o'clock. My work day, as we all know, began about 12 hours ago. And now I sort how long, like, do I take a break and then I work? Do I put on something mindless and try to take care of menial tasks? I have a big edit that I need to do for Gatsby. That would be smart. Tia said that they can't do traders. They're gonna fall asleep. I can't begrudge them that. They did an overnight flight last night. Y'all, we move into the theater this weekend for Ride. Crazy. Everything is happening. Oh my God, and I got a call on my lunch break. I had a couple things happen on lunch break that I was like, not bad things, just getting stretched, and I'm growing. We're growing. Opportunities, you know? Oh my God, I'm not gonna worry about that until tomorrow though. I can't. I just wanna eat my pretzels and watch some trash TV. I think I have to watch that edit and eat my Trader Joe's. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna be really proud that I did it. And let's see, okay, that's gonna take me at least an hour, probably an hour and a half. That gets me to 8:30. And then maybe I can wham bam, thank you ma'am, some menial tasks until 9. And then I can shut my brain off at 9 maybe. What do you think? Sounds fair, right? I'm just now remembering that I said I was gonna record a sit down video for the vlog, and I've been trying to do like once a week candid videos talking about the industry. Ugh, I don't think I can. Maybe tomorrow night. Okay, update, it's 8:15 p.m. and I started the Traders UK for like 2 seconds and then I got into work. And can I tell you that the good news is I'm watching this creative team roundtable that we filmed a few weeks ago, about a month ago, and I just love these people and I love this work and I love this roundtable. Like, I'm the luckiest person in the world. Like, I am working really, really, really long days with almost no break, as you have experienced in this, but I'm doing stuff I love. I love this. And again, like, well, I haven't said it in this, but like, I feel like a few times a year I have the moment where I'm like, and this probably sounds strange to say, but like, I am in artist housing at the Old Globe, which is a theater that I had been hearing about for a year because Jack O'Brien directed Shucked. And Jack O'Brien was the artistic director of the Old Globe for 25 years. It came up a lot. It is like a pre-Broadway venue, and I am here associate directing a new musical that I love, and I'm spending all the rest of my time. It is like this, sorry, I'm like, this is gonna sound so dumb. Yes, it's selling a show, but like, I'm literally getting to like professionally fangirl. And I'm not trying to demean what I do because what I'm doing is hard, and a lot of thought is going into it, and a ton of work is going into it. But like I'm getting to champion a Broadway show that has some really amazing work in it and is a delight to watch, and that
people who are now my friends, some of whom I idolized growing up. Like Little Women was hugely important to me growing up. Jason Helen, who composed it, is a friend. Kate Kerrigan, who did not have a runaway with me moment. I certainly did in college. Oh my God. Probably Jeremy Jordan singing it. And like, I get to work with these unbelievable artists. And I'm getting to like, I did not mean to come on here and like soapbox this, but like, do I feel I'm slightly underpaid for all theater work and have always been underpaid for all theater work? Yes, because there just literally is never enough money. There's just never enough money. There just isn't. Is it incredibly hard? Do I feel like I have been paying my dues over and over and over and over again? Do I feel like I'm sometimes treated like a young lady when in fact I'm nearing a middle-aged woman? Do I feel like I constantly have to prove myself? Do I feel like I have to defend my newness? The answer to all of those things is yes. And also, I can't believe that I get to work in new musicals. And this is the thing that I say a few times a year, or have for the past few years, which, well, I don't know, my whole adult life to varying extents, but definitely the last couple of years. If I had told my child self what my life would look like in my 30s, that I would be living in New York, that I would get to work on Broadway shows, that I would get to work on new musicals out of town, a life in musical theater was beyond my wildest dreams. I did not think it was possible because I was not the lead in the musical. And I just like did not know that dance captains and swings existed. I did not know I could be a musical theater choreographer. I did not know I could direct. Well, I was directing in high school, but I did not foresee that being a professional possibility to me because like my parents, you know, they're wonderful, but they like it's a teacher and a naval captain, personal finance dude. Like, I don't know. I'm just having this wonderful moment of gratitude watching this round table because these are great. They're great artists and they're also great humans. And the fact that like my job on Gatsby is championing and cheerleading other people's work is that I genuinely believe in, and like getting to try fun things and like it's also wildly creative. It's just, I'm so grateful. I don't mean this to come off in any way. I'm being honest, and I don't know, I feel like anytime you're this vulnerable about like, or this earnest, you make yourself a target. Fine, but I really feel this way. Okay, if I ever want to go to bed, I need to get back to work, so I'm gonna get back to work. It's 10:30, stepping away from the computer. It's time. It's time. Ooh, I'm gonna read some Fourth Wing, maybe look up some flights for Edinburgh Fringe, and go to bed, because I have a meeting at 7 a.m. in the morning. Gotta do this again, and again, and again, and again. So what is that? Only a 15-hour day today. 16-hour workday. Not too shabby. And a lot was done. And I got philosophical at the end. Friends, thank you so much for joining this wild and wonderful day in the life, in this wild and wonderful season of life. If you enjoyed this video, it really means a lot to me. If you click that like button, it actually makes a difference. Or leave a comment. Let me know what you think or what you want to see or what Broadway behind the scenes you enjoy. Let me know. A video you might want. I don't know. Tell me what you think. What's the Broadway show you're most excited to see? I just live for the comment section. Interacting with this video is the best way to ensure the YouTube algorithm knows what wonderful people to push this video out to. People like yourself. So it really means a lot. As always, I invite you to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at It's Katharine Quinn. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying this day in the life. The party continues, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.